You are once again welcome to Inima Biafra TV, Treasurer of Excellent Knowledge. I am your servant, Evangelist Inima Kalu, greeting you. Good afternoon. Once again from my base, it is 3:17 p.m. Still today, Monday, the 21st of this month of March 2022. I want to cover a focus statement from the program led by Raphael Chamaka Ajero yesterday. I want to cover a focal program, a focal comment, and the comment is the claim Autopilot has no leader is a lie. You know, it is a mantra's claim by Simon Ekpa and those fronting the Autopilot. They use it as a mantra to tell the world that Autopilot has no leader. But we have come to discover that it is a lie. Autopilot actually has leaders. Not just a leader, but leaders. But in a deceitful way. It is one thing for someone to say anything or people to say anything or to claim anything. It is a different thing altogether to actually execute and fulfill what they claim to be. You know, when Simon Ekpa was campaigning this Autopilot for long, even though I am among the last batch of the people that joined Autopilot about a month ago, yes, less than 2 months now, I believed that Simon Ekpa was real with what he is doing. And by saying that Autopilot has no leader, as I've explained earlier, I thought it is something of gathering people together, and from the gathering, we begin to decide on how to appoint our leaders, move forward with the Autopilot, and with my ambition and expectation and the zeal for Biafra restoration, and first of all for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. You know, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release is one of their key points for their campaign, of which we believe they were real because we know that the DOS of IPOB had disappointed at that moment. So unless now they have begun to retrace their steps to do the needful, of which I cannot assure anybody for now. So Raphael Chamaka Jero has reasons for saying that, and they are irrefutable reasons. If it is true that Autopilot has no leader, who removed Raphael Ajere as a member of the Autopilot, even though nobody has tell me specifically that I am removed from Autopilot, but I know they may remove me later, and or even I may remove myself even before they will remove me. But I am just watching and waiting at the moment, and with my own reason, and it will not be so long. Something must happen. Who removed me? Ajero asked if Autopilot has no leader. So those who decide to remove him, do they remove him is it because they are the leaders, or for what? Who authorized them to remove him? And he is talking about the hypocrisy being played out by the cabals in IPOB Autopilot, by the cabals in Autopilot. That is their own hypocrisy, of which he will narrate in detail as I am about to play the video, starting from his 1 hour 22 minutes 51 seconds, and I will play it like about 12 to 15 minutes. So let us hear him categorically saying, narrating it.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to really, Ejiro actually made a very point. Said, hey, this call is coming. Yeah, let me take this call, but I'm not. You're going to hold on, caller. Please hold on before I put you on speaker. Ejiro said, if no longer if no leader in autopilot, how can they remove you? Which is a very good point. A very good point. They said there is no leader in autopilot. They said there is no leader. Nobody's leading. So how can somebody be claiming that Raphael is no longer part of autopilot? But it is said that there is no leader. So which is to say that when they say there is no leader in autopilot, is a lie. If somebody can come out and say Raphael is no longer part of autopilot, and they still the same mouth they say there is no leader in autopilot, in that autopilot that we keep saying autopilot. If there is no leader, then nobody should be able to remove anybody. But the fact that somebody will sit down somewhere and say Raphael is no longer part of autopilot, Ejiro Picard is no longer part of autopilot, it means that somebody is deceiving themselves. You understand? Somebody deceiving themselves. So we must stop deceiving ourselves. The truth is that the people that are standing with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and are fighting for Biafra right now, that are against the distraction going on now, the golden calf, as we call it, that is against it. We are really the people that are standing with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Whether you call us autopilot or you call us IPOB, on the side of truth, whatever you call us, we are really the truth bearers. We are the truth bearers because as it were right now, we don't take orders from DOS. The only thing that, except if DOS does something that is right and genuine for the actualization of Biafra, then we can say, yes, that is a good decision that they are taking. But to say we are waiting for them to take that decision before then we will now begin to acknowledge them, we will not do that. That's the last thing we'll do. We will do that. Thank you, Ejiro, for that point you just made. Thank you very much. Okay, there's this caller online. Yeah, caller, you are now on speaker.
Well, good afternoon. I'm calling from Germany. My name is David.
Please speak out. Please speak out. Put life in your conversation. Let people hear you. Speak.
I said I'm calling from Germany.
I know. It's not going on there.
My contribution. Sorry, I will be from your correct topic. My contribution is that I saw a video this afternoon of Sophia talking our leaders wife. So that thing pains me that I could not bear it anymore. I said I call in any program and said the Biafra that action against Uwatopia because a normal person cannot is indirectly.
Why your call they break like this? You're calling from Germany and the call is not clear.
Unfortunately.
Let me call you back.
Can you hear me?
Let me call you. Let me return your call. I hardly hear him. Let me recall him. I hardly hear him. Okay. Let me call him back. Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
Come back again.
So what I'm saying is that the Biafra at one land should take action against Uwatopia because she's playing a drum that she cannot dance to.
Who?
Our leaders.
Wait.
Uwatopia.
Who should take action against her? I didn't hear that.
Biafra all over the world.
Okay.
A woman called himself, it or herself in Biafra, he or she should take action against what Uwatopia said because she is directly insulting our leader. Directly and indirectly. Has to be insulting the wife of our leader. She is directly. So the Biafra worldwide action against that because that is not normal.
Okay. Thank you.
Not normal.
Thank you. So our brother is saying, I found it very difficult to hear him anyway. Our brother is saying that Biafrans should get angry. Biafrans should already be boiling and angry. What Uwasofia was saying because she is, insulting our leader, even with what she was saying. she's indirectly or directly insulting our leader, and Biafrans should not take it lightly with her. So I don't know. I'm expecting people to come in and join me on the platform, but I'm not seeing anybody. Yeah, somebody say who removed Raphael. Somebody say who removed Raphael. Go and listen to Nsima. Nsima is as it were, Nsima sounds like the next in command with Simon Ekpa. He's playing it out on the social media as if he is the second in command. So Nsima actually said it on his platform that they have removed Raphael from Autopilot. And Biafra Unite, let me look for the video of Biafra Unite. I think I should treat that also now. Biafra Unite also gave a reason why they decided to remove me from Autopilot. So let me look for that this thing and play it now. Let me look for that Biafra Unite where he was talking on Simon Ekpa's platform. Let me look for it. Biafrans, please be patient. Look for it. Okay. Here you have it. Okay, I will play it. Let me change the screen. Somebody is asking to come in. Okay, Bright. Bright wants to come in. I'm adding you, Bright. Bright, is that not Bright in Germany?
Yes, sir.
Come with your video now. Make people see you.
Okay, just give me a moment, please.
Come with your video. Make people see you. I'm trying to put what do you call it? This Biafra Unite nonsense here.
How few minutes to say over the very issue that is lingering.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me. Okay.
How few minutes to say over this very issue that is lingering. First of all, moving forward, I want to ask you a question. Okay, please. Are you the leader of indigenous people of Biafra?
Hypocrite.
I'm not. Are you a senior brother to Dr. Nelly? I'm not. So why are people always saying if Simon Ekpa saying he's fighting for Biafra and he has not called the order? Are you the only one fighting for?
Now, you see, Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite is such a hypocrite. Biafra Unite is the most fake human being I've ever seen. See, the question is asking Simon Ekpa, are you the leader of the vision of Biafra? I say, I'm not. Are you this or that? I say, I'm not. Why are people always calling you if these people do something? Now, why did you not ask Simon if he's the leader of the vision of Biafra when Simon was attacking DOS or when he was correcting DOS? When Simon was correcting DOS, whom he tried everything to bring them together to make sure that they, do the right thing, and they did it, and he began to expose them, which we are all happy about, and we know he was doing the right thing because the DOS were not doing something. Why did you ask him that? Now you are not asking him why are people calling you when they're talking about Nelly. Listen to him. Say the hypocrite. I tried to really analyze this thing. Listen to him.
How few days to say over this very issue that is lingering. First of all, moving forward, I want to ask you a question. Okay, please. Are you the leader of indigenous people of Biafra? I'm not. Are you a senior brother to Dr. Nelly? I'm not.
Is Simon the senior brother of Chikedozie? Is Simon the senior brother of Chinasanwo?
Don't mind them.
Is Simon the brother of any member of DOS?
Hypocritical question.
Is he? He's not.
Hypocrite.
Listen to this Biafra Unite. A very fake hypocrite. Continue.
So, why are people always saying if Simon Ekpa saying he's fighting for Biafra and he has not called the order? Are you the only one fighting for Biafra?
I don't know.
Now, if I send you the voice note I have on my WhatsApp,
Yes.
uncountable. Every time people will just sit in one corner where they are in their comfort zone. They will be bombarding me with voice notes. Call them into order. So am I the leader of my people?
Now, why are people calling you to call Nelly to order? Because you are always busy calling other people to order. You are always busy calling other people to order. You call Master Prophet to order, which you are justifiably doing. You call China Samoru to order, which is very, very correct. Now, when it comes to people asking you to call Nelly to order, it becomes a problem. When it comes to people asking you, call Eloha, Sophia to order, it becomes a problem. When they call you, call Nsima or call Faith or Ghana to order, it becomes a problem. Are you not a hypocrite and a lying charlatan? Are you not evil? Look at how hypocritical a human being can be. I continue.
Even when I try to advise people, he didn't listen to me. When I tried to advise our language, he didn't listen to me. They went on and do that.
But you tried to advise them anyway. They did not listen to you. But you did. You advised them. You advised them, even though they did not listen to you, even though you are not their leader, but you were in your platform advising them. Why are you not in your platform advising Nelly and advising Faith Ogala or advising Nsima or advising Owasofia? If it were DOS that started calling Mazina Dekano's wife a prostitute, are you not going to advise them? If it were the people you were calling Iraq that were busy calling Mazina Dekano's wife a prostitute, a liar, were you not going to advise them? Did you not come out and tell us everything that Kanu Takanu is doing, even his life history, how he lives his life, how he bought a car, how he was not working, how then Nayanya was working with Nigeria embassy? Did you not say all these things? Why is it that it comes to the people that you are now trying to cover? You cannot advise them. No, Biafra Unite, you are no longer their leader. But when it comes to other people, you are in a position to advise them, even though they did not take that advice. But you advise them anyway. Hypocrites.
So how comes people are attacking you as a Simon for not attacking Nelly? But they are not saying you should attack Nelly. They are using indirect way to tell you call Nelly to order.
Okay, they are not even, you even agree that they are not saying he should attack Nelly. They are only asking him to call Nelly to order, and they even have respect for Simon Ekpa, and they are using indirect way to tell him call Nelly to order. Why is it difficult for Simon Ekpa to call Nelly to order? Why is it a problem for you, Biafra Unite, and for Simon Ekpa to call Nelly to order? Tell me why. No, can somebody actually tell me why? Why is a problem when you can, even when people did not indirectly tell you, you took it upon yourself. Nobody told you, but you took it upon yourself to call other people to order. And you went beyond even advising them to talk about everything that they are doing wrong. Now, people are even telling you, don't talk about what they are doing wrong, just advise them so that we'll move forward. You now to advise them is a problem for you, but to talk about other people is not a problem for you. Are you not evil and a hypocrite?
As if you are a leader of other people, or you are a senior brother or father of them. I don't get it. It is not surprising.
The same way, the way you don't get it is the way people don't get the fact that you cannot boldly talk to them, but you could talk to other people. That is the problem. That is the problem that people like me, Raphael Chamaka Jere, I have. Even though the only thing you will come out now and say is that Raphael Chamaka Jere doesn't have a voice. How many people are watching him? How many people are listening to him? Instead of keeping quiet so that we'll move on, he's distracting. They will call this one I'm doing now distracting. But when you are talking about other people, even till tomorrow, you talk about other people, it is not distracting. No, you will focus on it. And then there are a lot of people watching you. So it makes it look like you are the one making sense and nobody like me. Someone like me is not making sense. How can you juxtapose this thing and then raise your head high and say you are standing on the side of truth? Are you not a liar? Are you not a liar and a hypocrite?
You see? now, having said that,
I've never this one is shocking me. I've never seen this one.
Go on the Are you the leader of white people, or are you the father of the family, or the senior brother? I don't get it.
So now you know what is really annoying. I don't know whether our people are really so foolish and so ignorant that they cannot juxtapose these two things. They cannot even look it and put it side by side. Why is it that you cannot even compare correcting DOS, correcting other people, and correcting the excuse me, and correcting the people that you are working with or that you are close to? You know, you are very free to correct other people. But when it comes to correcting the people that are close to you, no, we shouldn't call for it. It is not right. Let him focus. Let us focus. You know, there's no need. You know, since I am not saying what they are saying, I'm not saying what they are saying. So let them say what they are saying while I'm saying what I'm saying. But I will not come against them. But the people you have been correcting, they are not saying what you are saying. They are saying their own thing. And you did not keep them quiet and continue saying what you are saying because they were not affecting you. And what way? How about the people that Nelly is calling out every day? Now, Nelly is calling out Madam Bridget. Nelly is calling out Martin Amicano's wife. Nelly is calling out everybody. To the extent that people that she doesn't even know, she has not had an encounter with, she will tell you that this person is working with Nigerian government. Somebody she doesn't know. Make una wake up, oh, make una stop this hypocrisy, oh.
So you can only let me leave that side. I want to address something. I watched the broadcast they had yesterday. Before that broadcast, I saw a flyer where Raphael Ajere was there. The title of that flyer is Exposing Dr. Elohim Behind Idu. Yes, that is the title of that flyer. Even when the program was on, because I came across the program on Facebook, that is still the same title, that exposing Madam Elohim behind the Idu. So now, before then,
and this man, he knows he's even lying with this name he's saying. We actually titled it Exposing the Elohim Behind the Idu. We didn't call it Exposing Dr. Elohim. We didn't call it Exposing Madam Elohim. We said Exposing the Elohim Behind Idu. But this one here, he come and he change it. Somebody is standing on the side of truth. But that's notwithstanding. Let me take it that he didn't get it right in that place. Let's continue to listen.
And I said, those who said, I even use those subjects as an example because I came across a program where somebody said, now that those subjects has come back to them, they want him now to start exposing what he saw from Autopilot because we integrated him, believing that he was with us. Now that he has left us, he was never part of Autopilot. Now, I said on that my program that, look, first of all, we cannot accept a saboteur. Anybody from these criminals who has pretended that he or she has repented, now he wants to follow the truth and the light. We cannot even accept that person because why should he betray his criminal syndicate? Yes, we cannot accept that.
Now, this is actually where you should now wake up and ask yourself, if there is no leader in Autopilot, and Autopilot means that the spirit of Biafra is the one in charge. So why is Biafra Unite saying that the people you will accept and the people you will not accept? You know, you are now putting a criteria on who you will accept. We will accept this one. We will not accept this one. This one will be with us. This one will not be with us. So how can you justify the fact that it is the spirit of Biafra that is leading you? Anybody can decide to repent tomorrow and be, moved by the spirit of Biafra. You claim that Autopilot means the spirit of Biafra. So why are you now being a godfather who now decides on who got his repentance right or who didn't get his repentance right, and for you to know whether you should accept them or you should not accept them. You see where they are deceiving people? You see the deception and manipulation? I continue.
Now, somebody has never been with us. The same day, the same program, I said those that say they want to expose those who are with us, but they don't like Dr. Nelly. They should go on now to expose Dr. Nelly, because now they can now tell the world the evil Dr. Nelly has committed in our people, because they are autopilot and they know Dr. Nelly. Now, all of a sudden, I saw that flyer yesterday, and this my program was yesterday, day before yesterday. Now, yesterday when I saw the flyer, I saw exposing Dr. Elohim behind you. My heart was shaking because I never knew that Nelly was, sabotaging the.
Now, you see this guy, that sometimes some of these people are just full of themselves, that they forget, they feel that, they are the ones that decide or dictates the pace, and then other people follow. I don't even have time most times to watch you, Biafra Unite. I don't have most times to watch you. It is by chance mostly that I watch you. The person I watch the more is Simon Ekpa. I don't have time to watch you. Whether you even did a program, I don't know. We don't know that you did a program. The program we did it because we decided to, set the record straight. We didn't decide it because you made a program. It is not everybody that knows that you exist on Facebook, Biafra Unite. It's not everybody that knows. It's not everybody that comes to watch your program and decides to make a program because you made a program. So don't think that the world is revolving around you, Biafra Unite. Yeah? So stop deceiving yourself to think that because you are Biafra Unite, a faceless fellow, that people don't even know his face, that you are there, and then people will watch you, and when they watch you, they decide to make a program. How can I even place you? I don't know your face. I don't know how you look. So when you say it is even dangerous to associate with you because you are faceless. The most dangerous thing is to associate with a faceless person. That's the most dangerous thing, because now you claim to be in Nigeria. Who knows? The number you are using is not a Nigerian number. You are using a number either from India or from Asia. That's the number you are using. Who knows whether you are in that country and you claim that you are in Nigeria and you are hiding your face. You are hiding your face. And people are still dealing with you based on the fact that they believe that we are working together. But you come out and criticize and fight everybody. I want us to believe you and pay attention to you and believe that what you are doing is so right. And then when people say something, you believe that you are Biafra Unite. And now I'm going to shock Biafrans that have been deceived to think that you are actually fighting for Biafra. But you are not fighting for Biafra because you are a hypocrite. A bloody hypocrite for that matter. Now let's continue to go on.
Our freedom march. So when I saw that flyer, I was shocked. I said, Jesus. So that thing that I said, so people have evidence of evil Dr. Nelly has committed in our people. I was holding my heart. I said, because
you that is so intelligent, let me now come. Let me show my face to Biafra Unite so that he will understand. I will come back to this video. Bring it to my front. Now, Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite. You that is so intelligent. So you have not seen the evil of Dr. Nelly. You that is very critical in your analysis. You can dig in and dig deep and bring things out. So you are telling me that you didn't see the discrepancies between the story that Nelly was telling you about how she promised to pay Sampe Master money to take care of him because Elohim told her that she's the one that will take care of Sampe Master. And then suddenly Sampe Master came out and said somebody paid $1 billion into his account. And then Nelly came out to do damage control, that she was not the one that paid that money. You that is a critical analytic person, you did not see that Nelly was doing a damage control. Having paid that $1 million to Sampe Master, she came to do damage control. But you, a critical thinker, a faceless critical thinker, did not analyze that. You didn't see anything wrong with that. And then most of us that were so foolish, thinking that maybe, I have not said this thing before, but I'm saying it for the first time. I had my benefit of doubt for Nelly, but I kept it in. I kept it in. She kept sending me all those things about Idu. I never post any of them because I don't run with people because they are shouting somewhere or people are shouting them, Nelly, God is to you. No, I have my critical brain upstairs. But you did not see anything wrong with that till now. You are telling us that Nelly is pure, is not evil. The purity of Nelly, can't you see that there is discrepancies in that story that she told us? Because all of a sudden, 1 million naira will not just get into the account of Sampling Master after Nelly had promised to give him money. And eventually the money came and he was crying that whoever gave me this money, come and take it back. And Nelly was saying, you don't burn the money or whatever. I'm not the one that paid. She denied. But if there is any way, Nelly will that 1 million. She will die instantly. She will drop dead. She did that 1 million. She did. And she denied it. Because there's no way you will just come and then spoke to you that you are the only one that will take care of Sampling Master. That he should not collect money from anywhere. Because you want to buy his conscience and use it. What is it actually that Nelly is running for or is looking for? That she keeps going from every nook and cranny, from one corner to the other, to block anything that is trying to come up anywhere, to get affiliated with whoever is coming up with the truth, to associate herself with somebody that is trying to stand up and defend Martin and the government, to be there, so that at the end of the day, she will jeopardize it. She entered into Umwada, she scattered it. IPOB, she tried to scatter it. She come into Autopilot, she scatter everything. And now she's coming to scatter the whole struggle with her Idu demon. And you don't see anything wrong with it. You don't. With all your analytic and the critical mindsets. You won't, because you are already compromised and you are fake. Let me go back to the video. I'm ready for you today. Let me go back to the video. Okay. All right. Analyze this video now. Okay.
I don't care anybody. If I catch anybody who is sabotaging the struggle, I'm going to expose that person. That's my goal, because I cannot, my life is online and I cannot afford to allow anybody to sabotage what we're doing. So, unfortunately, when I watched that program yesterday, I saw a group of people and Raphael was there saying the same you do of a name. Nobody is exposing anything that has to do with criminal activities of Dr. Nelly, or maybe the way she has sabotaged the struggle.
Now, nobody is saying anything about the criminal activities or how she has sabotaged the struggle. Now, let me tell you, Biafra Unite, you are fake, completely fake. Nobody is saying anything about how she has sabotaged the struggle. Now, the last time I checked Biafra Unite, this struggle is about Biafra freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood on it. Millions of Biafrans died because of Biafra. They didn't die because of Idu. And the genocide Nigeria committed it against the Biafra people with the name of Biafra. That is what happened. And then if there's anything that is coming out to tell you that Biafra shouldn't exist anymore, it means that you will tell them that the people that died for Biafra, they died in vain. 5 million people died for nothing. And it was supposed to be for Idu. So when you bring Idu, it means that you are exonerating Great Britain, exonerating the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, exonerating anyone that have killed people, exonerating hopeless that killed Ikonso and killed our ESN people and killed our people in Biafra land. You are exonerating them when you cancel Biafra. And somebody is coming to cancel Biafra. She's not only telling you that to cancel Biafra, she's telling you that Biafra should be rejected, that Biafra is a curse, that Biafra will never give you freedom, that Biafra is wrong. And that is not sabotaging the struggle. You are waiting until we tell you that the person embezzled money. Okay, when the person is trying to bribe her way to make people to be playing her own card, it is not sabotaging the struggle. It is not sabotaging the struggle. It is only when she comes to tell you that somebody did not contribute money into Umweri account and then the person is holding on the money. That is the only person that is sabotaging the struggle. Like, seriously? You are nothing but a block coconut head. Okay, let me go back to the video. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm using my phone here, so it's a little bit challenging, but I'm going to do it. Okay.
The only thing I heard them talking about is Idu. At Idu is saying that she will wait at Simon to call them to order. You cannot say you are fighting for Biafra and you allow them to be destroying Biafra, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, is this the exposition? They say they want to expose the Madame Elohim behind Idu. So if this is the exposition, then there is no exposition. It is all about gossip.
You see, so this guy is completely untruthful and a liar. In that program, we made it clear that exposing the Elohim behind Idu was Owa Sophia was the Elohim behind Idu. Dr. Nelly keeps saying that she's hearing from Elohim. And this guy, he knows, he watched that program and he's pretending as if he did not watch it. The program will expose Owa Sophia as being the Elohim behind the curtain, speaking to Nelly. And Nelly will come and say Elohim spoke to her. That is the Elohim behind it too. Because so many people are taking Nelly seriously that she's hearing from God. And we have busted them. We busted them. We busted them 101. That Elohim is Uwa Sophia and not any Elohim that is speaking from heaven to Nelly. That is actually what we said. How does that now amount to gossip? How does that amount to gossip? You, this hypocritical bigot. How does that amount to gossip? We'll continue.
Having said that, I want to talk to my brother Raphael. We are all in one group until he was removed.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? We are all in one group until he was removed. So this guy admits that I was removed and we were in one group and I was removed. Let me take it back again so that you will hear it.
The Madame Elohim behind you. So if this is the exposition, then there is no exposition. It is all about gossip. So now, having said that, I want to talk to my brother Raphael. We are all in one group until he was removed. When I watched that very program yesterday, I saw them saying that Raphael was removed in Autopilot WhatsApp group because he is not preaching Idu. That is a lie. I want to tell my brother Raphael, he said that they are blackmailing him. First of all, you people.
Now, I will first Biafra Unite while I'm doing this one now because I have all the screenshots of, let me talk to him now, face to face. Biafra Unite. This boy talking now, this boy, I call him a boy because I'm older than him. He's a small boy. This boy talking now, I spoke with him for hours. The first time Nsima removed me from the media group of their so-called Autopilot, it was because I confronted Nelly. I have all the voice notes how I confronted Nelly. It's because I don't want to make this thing a saga. If I want to make it a saga, I have all the screenshots of the insults Nsima insulted me because I am not in support of Nelly. That was why they removed me the first time. Then secondly, this time around, suddenly in that same group, after Faith Organa went and began to accuse me untruthfully in her platform, I kept quiet. I didn't confront them. Then in that same group, before you know what's happening, Nsima removed me again because Faith Organa was saying there's a double agent here and whatever. Before you know what's happening, Nsima removes me. He removed me. And when he removed me, I called this boy talking here. I called him. I told him, do you know that Nsima has removed me? Do you know what he said? He told me, did any other thing happen? I told him nothing happened though. This boy that is telling Simon Ekpa that it is not because of Idu that they moved him. I told him that nothing happened though. I just saw Faith Ogala saying that there is a double agent here because I featured in the Achebe Paul's program. And at that time, Achebe Paul was already affiliated with Autopilot. At that time, he was in support of my Simon Ekpa. He was in support of whatever we were doing. So, and Facebook banned me. I joined with him to be able to pass my message out on his platform, pending when I return from Facebook ban. I haven't told Simon Ekpa about it. So when this thing went on, I was removed by Nsima. I told Biafra United. Biafra United said, so what happened again? I said, I don't know. He just removed me. Biafra United said he doesn't even know why. Then it was after this program now, because this program now happened, and then because they now were accusing me that I was having meeting with American people, he's now trying to collaborate it with whatever is happened with American people, or my meeting with Mazi Oliver, or what I spoke with Mazi Oliver, which he doesn't know. He doesn't know whatever it is I discussed with Mazi Oliver. Let us continue. Now you will see why Biafra United is very, very evil, and people should beware. You may be speaking the truth about Biafra restoration and be on your own. You are not talking about it too, but your mind is not clean. Your mind is not pure. No matter the thousands of people that are watching you, if your mind is not pure, at the end of the day, you are not going to be part of that blessings of Biafra, because it is those that are whiter than white and whiter than snow that will enjoy the fruits of the land of Biafra. If you are polluted in your mind and you are a hypocrite, you are a cover-up to a crime, you will suffer the same fate of the people that betrayed this trouble. Biafra Unite, you will hear your voice now. Let's watch. Let's watch. We're still here. We're still here. Okay? Let's watch.
They said that Nelly is using an web to confuse people. Which is an web. So is that not blackmail? Seriously? Are you sure? Do you have any evidence?
Do you know where I got the information that Nelly is using Anuebe? That Nelly is looking for Anuebe? Do you know how many people Nelly is talking with? Do you know how many rivers Nelly is willing to cross to make sure she's able to control everything in this struggle? To make sure she's able to divert your attention from Biafra and make sure that she achieves her wicked and evil plan against the people of God? Nelly is evil. Nelly is wicked. Nelly does not want the liberation of Biafran people. And Nelly, no matter the Anuebe she's looking for, whether she gets it or not, she will not be able to deviate the true sons of God. Because the children of Chukwokika Abiyama will stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and wait for him to be liberated, and we will raise the flag of Biafra, not the flag of Idu. Idu is a demonic kingdom.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Blessed you did there. No verse. Let me just finish this analysis. I want to finish it. All right.
Of the native doctor that gave Dr. Nelly the Anuebe. If you are not sure and you don't have evidence, that is a blackmail. That is number one. You said that Nsima removed you from Autopilot WhatsApp group because you are not preaching to you. That is a blackmail and it's a typical lie. And I'm going to address it once and
now. That will fail me. You know what? Maybe I will go back to the screenshots where Nsima started giving me a terrible fight, causing me that I'm a double agent. Before this American meeting, before I ever talking with Mazi Oliver and Onyeka and the rest of them, Nsima have been accusing me of being a double agent. Since, not today. Why? Because I do not support Nelly Ofebu. Because the voice note I sent to Nelly Ofebu telling her that I will never tolerate any form of cabal in our movement. I will not be part of it. Nsima and Biafra Unite got angry. Biafra Unite and Nsima told me that I have to apologize to Nelly. I told them that I will never apologize to Nelly. Over my dead body will I apologize to Nelly. I will not do that. I will not. And I did not. Because thank God I never did. Because the only thing I did was, because we were in that group, I told Nsima, if I said anything against you, I am sorry because we were working together. But I told them that I will never apologize to Nelly. And thank God I never did. And I will never do. And anybody that will apologize to Nelly, you are apologizing to Lucifer. You are apologizing to devil. And you are on your way to hell. Because Nelly is the daughter of hell. She is evil. Very, very evil. Continue.
I've not addressed that before in public, but I'm going to do it right away. That is a blackmail. So before you say anybody is blackmailing you, first of all, check yourself. Check yourself. Then you see China Zamore every time you write on Facebook, they are blackmailing me. They are blackmailing DOS, IPOB leadership. This is now their topic. Have they forgotten that they are the one who have been blackmailing people, blackmailing us, blackmailing Simon and Ekpa? When they started these things.
Do you know that talking about blackmail, do you know the level of blackmail since I refused to support Nelly? Do you know the level of blackmail these criminals like Chika, Nsima and Biafra Unite and Faith Ogala, do you know the level of blackmail they have leveled up against me? Me that is talking to you now. You want me to start mentioning them? Blackmail up and down. I came on Simon Ekpa's program and I told him, these people are blackmailing me. Simon Ekpa told me that, be strong. That I should be strong. Of which he has no fault about it because he's not the one that blackmailed me. The people blackmailing me are the godfathers of this autopilot. Nsima, especially Nsima, Biafra Unite. You understand? Nsima particularly. And that illiterate Faith Ogala. Illiterate smelling thing, Faith Ogala. And Uwa Sophia, who is hiding behind the curtain. Hello, shameless people.
Yeah. And we started responding to them just recently. Now, because we have defeated them with evidences and we have backed them one side, nobody is ready to deal with criminals. And now they have changed it to that they have been blackmailed. Whereas they are the one who have been blackmailing Simon without any evidence. That's why people did not listen to them. Now, the reason why Raphael was removed in autopiloted IPOB WhatsApp group is very simple. I want to say this. First of all, in autopilot, we don't have secrets. There is nobody that will be removed.
Take note of this. In autopilot, we don't have secrets. From the same mouth, just take note of what he's saying now, because I'm gonna bust him right now, very, very quickly. Take note. He said in autopilot, they don't have secrets. And the reason why they remove me, take note of what he's saying, because I'm gonna bust him now.
Raphael was removed in autopiloted IPOB WhatsApp group. It's very simple. I want to say this. First of all, in autopilot, we don't have secrets. There is nobody that will be removed. I am saying it sound like clear, and I make bold to say it. Nobody who will be removed in autopilot today that will say, I want to expose autopilot. Nobody, because there is no secret in autopilot. No single secret. Nobody is being given a topic in autopilot. No, not even Simon, not me, not anybody. Nobody gives topic to anybody in autopilot to go out there and preach. Just the way they normally do to Iraqs. We are not being given topics to castigate anybody. Nobody does that in autopilot. We have not shared money before. I bet anybody who wants to go out of autopilot to go and say anything, bring the chat, all our chats, all the voice notes, everything, bring it to the public. We do not have any secret in autopilot. That is number one thing. Now, the reason why Raphael was removed in autopilot WhatsApp group is very simple. No matter the fracas and the chorus and everything, there's a time Faith made a broadcast calling the name of Raphael in the broadcast. They brought the thing in the group. I told Faith, it is not good when a brother, you think that a brother has made a mistake before you didn't, talk it over with the brother. You went online to start calling the brother's name. First of all, it's not brought it here. So I am not in support of that. It is a voice record, and I'm sure it's still there up till now. So now, I also make reference I told Raphael that the reason why all this thing is coming up because Faith said that Raphael is having meeting with people who are against what we are doing, and that is sabotage. Now, I pretended as if I was not aware about that meeting, and I told Raphael on a voice note. The evidence is still up till now. I told Raphael, my brother, that if you know, I said, even me, if I have opportunity to have meeting with the enemy, I will do that. But the essence of having meeting with an enemy is for you to come here and tell us.
I'm still coming back. I'm not going to where I'm going to, but let me quickly address this. Having meeting with enemy. Let me quickly address this. They are so-called having meeting with enemy. Ask them who is the enemy they're talking about. Mazi Oliver, Ejiasi, Onyeka. These are people in IPOP. These are leaders that was appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are people that nobody has the right to sack them, or even except to have a clear evidence that they are doing anything against the struggle. That's why you call them enemies. Why are these people enemies? And in this meeting, whatever they are talking about, I don't even know that these people have been tagged as enemies. I don't know. This Mazi Oliver is somebody that is very close to me and I have been talking to. I call him, we talk. The Italian group that we created, he was the first, what do you call it, a patron in our group. Before another thing, he was there. So if this man calls me now and we are talking, so suddenly because Biafra Unite and Sima and whoever they have is Autopilot have decided to consider them as enemies. So I should not talk to them again. Ask them, is there any day they called me and told me that these people, Mazi Oliver and these other people, they are enemies of Biafra. Stop talking to them. And who are you in the first place to tell me who to talk to or who not to talk to? Who the bloody hell are you? Who the F are you to tell me who to talk to and who not to talk to? I can choose to talk to anybody. I can choose to talk to India Amin if he comes out from the grave. I can choose to talk to Adolf Hitler. For all I care, it is me. The only thing is I betray whatever this trouble represents. That's when you will call me a devil. The people you have meetings with, do you tell me about them? Do you call me to tell me what you have with them? And then when Faith was doing that program, somebody called in her program and told her that the meeting we had in America, Ralph was not there. The meeting we had to write memo and to do whatever, Ralph was not in that meeting. So what is it that you want me to now come and tell you? Because I had a meeting, I spoke with Mazi Oliver. Because somebody that was positioned by Dr. Nelly and Madam Oyibo came into that discussion we had and took a screenshot of the 5 people that was in a conference call that had to do with what we are doing in Italy. And in that conference call, I was reporting to Mazi Oliver. I have told the Faith of God and I told Biafra Unite, tell them to produce the audio of that meeting. There was a record, they even recorded that meeting. In that meeting, I told them the evil that Nelly Ofebu wanted to bring into Italy because it had to do with our Italy mission. It had nothing to do with the Biafra struggle in general. You understand? Because I consider Mazi Oliver as somebody I can confide in till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, I can confide in Mazi Oliver. I trust Mazi Oliver more than all these bloody fools that call themselves Autopilot. Idiots. None of you are holy like Mazi Oliver. You are not. You are not. He is honest, he is holy, and he is sincere, a man of integrity. I trust him more than you idiots. You foolish Biafra Unite. Are you like Mazi Oliver? Can you compare with him? Do you know, when you talk about what people have done in this struggle, can you even hear what Mazi Oliver have done in this struggle? Bloody idiots that are hiding under the veil with their face and coming to tell me that I am talking to our enemies. Now, I'm going to show you now. Sorry, Oga Bright, no verse. I'm really taking my time to analyze this thing because I'm going to show the Biafrans where Biafra Unite, who is fighting for Biafra supposedly, is telling you that Biafra is useless. You're going to hear him now. Nonsense people. Mad people everywhere. In the cover of Biafra. You're making money with Biafra struggle. And you are there telling people what to do and what not to do.
That the evil plan of the enemies against what we are doing. That is the essence of allowing a member of IPOB to have meeting with the enemy. So, if you know that you have meeting with the enemies of this movement, please, you have every right to come here. Or not, you have every opportunity to come here and share the meeting with us for us to know how we prepare ourselves. But if you have meeting with the enemies and you keep it to yourself, you conceal the information, then it means you are not with us. The evidence is there. Is a voice note on that group. It's still there till now. So,
and this idiot that called himself Biafra Unite, I have explained to them in that our group that the meeting, the conversation I had with Mazi Oliver had nothing to do with the memo that was raised. It had nothing to do with the voice of Biafra. They should go and look for the audio. Whoever told them that I had a meeting should produce audio. What else do you want me to tell you? If I have not told you in that your private evil media group you call Autopilot, I told them it had nothing to do with that. What else do you want me to do? You understand? And he's calling these people enemies. They're calling enemies. But you will find out now who is the enemy. Let's go ahead.
After that one went just like that. We kept on waiting. Before that very fracas, we already have a screenshot of Raphael Ajere having meeting with the people. He said, look, let me tell you, my brothers and sisters in this very live broadcast today. Look, there are people that we are, after they were, fraudulently sacked by Chike Dozie. We all came together and said, okay, since they say we are Autopilot, that's the one that gave us that name, Autopilot, thinking that it was an insult. We took it. So we said, okay, since we are all being sacked, let us now continue moving on, pushing the struggle because we have never committed any crime. They sacked us because we were asking questions and we did not agree with their fraudulent activities and their commands. So now, these people were called, they are called North American coordinators.
Now, this is the screenshots that this bingo is talking about. This is the screenshots. You see the screenshots? That's the screenshot of the so-called meeting with the enemy. That's the screenshot they have. This is the only thing he has as evidence. This is the evidence that this bingo has that is calling the evidence. And I have done a live broadcast and I've shown the screenshots. You see me. The me there is one guy they call DK. One guy they call DK. A mole they have sent to be entering every meeting where people are to know who is their enemy or who is not their enemy. You see Mazi Oliver, you see Patricia Umwere, which is our mommy here in Italy, myself, and Mazi Onyeka, Ndubise Jasi, and this Galaxy, whatever. This meeting was supposed to be with Mazi Oliver to tell him what is actually happening in Italy, and he involved his friends from America, his brothers, and the other from America. We never knew that one agent that Nelly Ofebu and Madame Oyibo sent was there, who happened to be this guy. This is the guy here. This is the guy that took the screenshot. His name is Victor DK. He lives in Switzerland. He took the screenshot of this meeting, and this guy has already fallen out with Nelly Ofebu. I've said this in my broadcast. I've said it before this broadcast, where this idiot that called himself a Biafra Unite came to expose himself here. I've already shown this in my live broadcast. He took this screenshot to go and give them as evidence that I am working with the enemy. Enemy of who, for goodness sake? Enemy of who? Enemy of who? Mad, evil people that are fighting for freedom, that say they are fighting for freedom, but they are not.
People had meeting. I don't want to mention their name, but I'm going to mention the name of one woman. These people have been having meeting suddenly, all of a sudden, unexpectedly. They made a public memo that is in the public right now. I have the memo. We all have the memo.
And this idiot called Biafra Unite, this fool that will not die well, that God will punish because he's a liar. I say it openly because he's a liar. I have told him that I had nothing to do with the meeting where the memo was had. The memo was had in America. It had nothing to do with me. I've said it in an open broadcast. I've communicated it with one of our sisters in America. I've communicated it with everyone. I've told even Simon Etta, who refuses to check his message. I've told it to that idiot dog eater in London that calls himself in Sima. Told all of them I have nothing to do with that memo. And somebody called in on their program and told the Faith of Ghana that Raphael was not in that meeting where they passed that memo. And this fool that God will punish because he's the enemy of Biafra, he's coming to recount the memo as if I had something to do with that memo. And whatever is in that memo, is there anything evil in that memo? That memo is only asking people to be transparent in their accounts and show transparency in Umweri accounts. There's nothing wrong with that memo. That memo is not evil. That memo is not wicked. That memo is meant for people for accountability. And now they become enemy because they wrote a memo after trying every possible means to speak with Madam Oyibo, and she refused to make herself available. And they wrote a memo, which I was not part of. And there is nothing wrong with that memo. You see what this idiot is doing now? He's coming to try to attach me to that memo where I had nothing to do with it. And I am telling you the truth, there's nothing wrong with that memo. Tell me there's something wrong with that memo, and I will tell you why there is nothing wrong with that memo. It is just called for accountability. They are not asking you to give them your money or the money of their fans. How is the money being spent? Are people getting it? Are the ESN camps getting all the money? That is the essence of that memo. And you are calling them enemies.
On them, the establishment of Voice of Biafra, which is very, very paramount to what we are doing, especially here in Biafra at home, whereby the message, the real message of liberation will get to our people without them taking a hand or either subscription or buying time. So, very, very important. A lot of people have been saying we should sue them and take over Radio Biafra, that they are using it for gossip. How do you sue them? Do you know how much it will cost you to sue them? And before you retrieve Radio Biafra, it will take you years, of which by then the damage must have been done already. So it is better. The best way is to front the Voice of Biafra, to use it to spread the gospel to our people. Now, these people that call themselves North American coordinators, they are, according to their memo, is against this very Voice of Biafra, which everybody adore.
Now, tell me the reason for all this long story. And where I'm going, I've not gotten to it yet. You know, Biafra, some of us are not critical thinkers. If you don't explain to them, they will misquote you. Tell me what is the need of all this explanation. The reason why Raphael was removed from the Autopilot group, and this guy is bringing something that does not concern, something will not concern me, something when I don't get anything to do with. Now he just bring the talk about memo, which concern memo, concern why was Raphael removed from the Autopilot media group or from whatever Autopilot group. What is the reason? You're talking about memo. Do I know anything about memo? Did I write the memo? Was I in the meeting where the memo was written? How are you now? And why are you now involving me in the memo? Biafra Unite. Why are you now connecting me with a memo that I was not part of? I didn't write. I didn't even suggest. If it is not that you are evil and you are a blackmailer, you are just trying to blackmail me. To lie to Biafrans that I am, look at what I did, which I was not even part of. Because you are a blackmailer. An unidentifiable blackmailer. Unidentifiable blackmailer. Look at me with my face. There are people in Biafra land that are also bringing out their face, calling for Biafra. You claim to be in Biafra land. Nobody knows your picture. Nobody knows where you are. So even if you do anything today, Biafra Unite, who will hold you responsible? Does anybody know you? Me now, you can't compare myself with you. That is why Biafrans are so gullible. Somebody that is hiding behind the curtain. And then you are just there making accusations, calling this, doing that. No picture, no identity. We don't know who you are. But I'm here with my face. I can't fly to the zoo today because I will be stopped. But you, who knows? You can go everywhere. You can even have a meeting with the politicians. Nobody knows who you are. So me and you, who is easier to manipulate people or to involve in blackmail or involved in conspiracy or in a sabotage? Me and you, who is tantamount or likable? Please, Bright, no verse for me, because where I'm going to is not yet there, and I really need to get that point where he said that who Biafra help. People need to hear it. I didn't make it up. He said it, and he's going to say it now. Biafrans will hear it.
Minded Biafran adore this very voice of Biafra. These North American coordinators came against it. They hated it completely. These North American coordinators are against the account, which is the only trusted account that we have in entire IPOB for now.
Now, when they say the account is the only trusted account, if an account is the only trusted account, the only way you can say an account is trusted is when there is transparency in that account. And I make it now, even if you like, believe it, you don't believe it, to hell with you. If the account should be the only trusted account, that account should be very transparent. Very transparent. The account is the account that these American people are also asking for. Transparency, accountability. Let us see what is going on in that account. How is the money being spent? How is it going on? Now, Nelly Ofebu should not have anything to do with that account, because Nelly Ofebu is no longer Biafra. Nelly Ofebu does not represent Biafra, is not fighting for Biafra. Anybody donating into Umweri account, they are donating for Biafra restoration, for the ESN, Eastern Security Network of the IPOB. Eastern Security Network belongs to IPOB. It doesn't belong to EDU. Nelly Ofebu has no right to account assets recovery management or to investigate any account of IPOB anymore. She has no dealings with IPOB. Now, the validity of Nelly's sack is so authentic. Very, very authentic. Even if it is a little boy in Biafra land that sacked Nelly, that sack is so valid as crystal clear, because Nelly does not represent IPOB anymore. She represents EDU. So, and Nelly has been sacked by IPOB leadership. If Nelly was still representing IPOB, if she's not talking about EDU, then we will be able to contest her sack. We cannot contest the sack of Nelly, because Nelly does not fight for IPOB. So she's sacked. Nelly shouldn't have anything to do with Umweri account. But Nelly is so connected to Umweri account that people are investigating that account. And you're telling me that the people are wrong? You're telling me that Umweri account is the only account that is valid? If it is valid, then it should be investigated. People can look into it and say, how valid is this account? Nelly is still fighting for EDU, and she is asset recovery of IPOB. How does she connect with EDU and with IPOB and still connected with the account that belongs to Biafran people? It shouldn't be that way. That is the concern of the American people. Are they not right in their concerns? So why are you still, fighting them and telling Biafrans that they are enemies? You are the enemy of Biafrans. You that is calling the people that are calling for accountability enemies. You are the bloody enemy of Biafrans, and you are evil. You are evil. Very, very evil. Very, very evil. Okay, let's hear him.
The reason why they are against it, they said that Madam Oyibo can no longer continue handling that account, that they want their own signatures inside that account. What does that mean? Is it not to go and steal money? Is it not to antagonize?
Is it not to go? The only thing you know how to talk about is how to go and steal money. When somebody is asking for signatory into account, how does that make the person wanting to go and steal money? When there are multiple signatories into the account, it means that one individual cannot go into that account and manipulate it and steal money. But when there is only one person that have access into the account, that person can do anything. If there's anybody that can steal money from Umweri account now, it is Madam Oyibo. If there's anybody that can steal money, it is Madam Oyibo. And these people are saying, no, we don't want it to be that way. Let it not be that it is only you that have access to that account. We can also have our own involvement and let it be transparent. They are not asking anything bad. If you are intelligent, you will know. But because you are not intelligent, you are evil. You want to cover up evil. That's why you are seeing evil in what they are asking for.
Autopilot or Madam Oyibo herself? Is it not to destroy what we are doing? They said they want their signatures to be inside that account in order to be checkmating the activities in Umwere.
Why wouldn't they checkmate it? Is there anything wrong? Is there anything you people want to hide from Biafrans that you don't want people to see? Is this you are whiter than white and whiter than snow? Since our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not around, and we have Biafrans have decided that since Nanaya did not do the right thing to put money into Umwere account, and Umwere account is the only valid account, why are you having problem with somebody getting access to know what is happening with the money they are donating into Umwere account? Can you tell me why? If not that you want to make Madam Oyibo, put her in trouble. You are putting Madam Oyibo in trouble to make her to be alone in that account. The devil can tempt her. You know that money is not anybody's friend. Anybody can be tempted to do anything when money is involved. What if Madam Oyibo have a problem, a sudden problem that she needs to solve with money, and then she has no other money than that Umwere account? She will go into it and use it. But if there are other people that have access to that account that she cannot collect money except for that people sign and they agree, then she will not be able to do it. They are trying to help her. Wake up, my brother.
Let us up to 10 of them. Now, having said that, they also are against Madam Oyibo herself. So these are three reasons that their mission.
What is wrong with being against Madam Oyibo, for goodness sake? Can you tell me? Let me look at your face and ask you, what is wrong with being against Madam Oyibo? Can you look at me in the face and tell me that there is something wrong in being against Madam Oyibo? If Madam Oyibo is not doing something right, can somebody be against her? If you can be against anybody in TOS because they are doing something wrong, why can't I be against Madam Oyibo if there is something questionable about her? He said they are also against Madam Oyibo. And so bloody what? If Madam Oyibo has a questionable attitude, somebody should, question her. Of which I know right now, there are so many things that people want to ask Madam Oyibo. And they are right if they want to ask her. And so if Madam Oyibo is whiter than white and whiter than snow, she will not be afraid if people are asking her questions. And so what is this big hola balloon or whatever it is about Madam Oyibo that people should ask about? Just the way people are elevating Nelly of Ibu and hello, and people should ask about my friend, get a fuck off and tell us something else. Mokoko. Let Biafrans hear you when you are trying to demean them in front of the camera. Shameless bingo.
And on arrival, already dead before taking off. They are against voice of Biafra. They are against Umwere accounts. They are against Madam Oyibo, and they want their signatures in Umwere account.
The last time I checked, they were asking questions. Nobody is against Voice of Biafra. Nobody is against Umwere account. They were not against Umwere account. They were not against Radio Biafra, Voice of Biafra. They were only asking questions, of which if Madam Oyibo and everyone involved came to the round table, they would have been able to resolve it. But they took a long time looking for Madam Oyibo to come to the table and talk with them. But Madam Oyibo was avoiding it. Madam Oyibo did not even answer Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa couldn't even sit down with Madam Oyibo and talk at that time. They couldn't talk. So what are you talking about? Say what you know. You are the people that keep saying that what you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know in this particular case is bigger than you, so shut up.
It's very, very unacceptable and very, very bad and condemnable. Now, these people who have been fighting very hard to destroy Umwere accounts are the people who have meeting with Raphael again.
You see, all the build-up since, all the build-up of the story of these idiots is to make sure he ends it up that Raphael Ajere is having a meeting with these people. And that's why I try to analyze and make you understand that these people are not evil the way they are telling you that they are evil. And then that I had a meeting with them, it was a different thing altogether. I didn't have a meeting with them based on this particular blackmailing shit that this guy is putting out there in the internet, because he's a bloody smelling shit. Biafra unite. Monstrous liar.
Now, I don't care the content of this very meeting. I don't want to know about it. I don't care. Because Raphael refused to tell us, his own family, the content of this very meeting. He refused to tell us. We kept quiet. For 2 weeks, we kept quiet. Even somebody who was on that meeting who realized that this thing.
Biafrans, do not forget that I've told you that he's lying. There's nothing like I kept quiet. I told them that meeting was a completely different shit, and I told them that it had nothing to do with whatever they are talking about. I told them, and then I don't know what else this idiot is waiting for me to tell him about. I've explained it. So before you go and give a different narrative out there, continue.
Did a screenshot of the people who are involved in that meeting and sent us. Raphael was not aware that we knew that he was in that meeting. He was not aware that we have.
Remember, this guy is a son of the devil. Biafra Unite, you are a son of Lucifer. You are a son of the devil. And you are just lying from the pit of hell. The screenshot you had, the meeting I had there, had nothing to do with any memo, had nothing to do with Voice of Biafra, had nothing to do with Umweri account. I've said it times with that number. But you have built up a lying narrative against me just because you want to convince Biafrans that Autopilot is a holy group. But it is not a holy group. Autopilot have become as dirty and as evil as the DOSE rats. That's what Autopilot group has become. That is why you are a lying devil, son of the devil. Because you know that you are lying. You are cooking up a story to blackmail an innocent brother called Raphael Chamaka Ajere just because you want to demonize him and make Biafrans believe that he is wrong and you are right. You are a faceless devil and you are a liar.
So I am the one who sent him that screenshot. And when I sent him that screenshot, he has already removed from our group, our WhatsApp group. He was not aware we have it. Even you know what the worst part of it is that
you see what this idiot is saying. I need to come back here. You see, I was not aware that they had a screenshot of me having a meeting with people that they deem their enemies. I was not aware. But they had a screenshot and they kept it to themselves. And I was still there in their midst. And they were calling me a devil. And they never spoke with me and told me that, look, tell us, look, this meeting. Then the truth I'm telling you now is what I told them after Faith Ogala came on social media. They already had these things. And Faith Ogala came on social media and started blasting me without any confrontation. They didn't confront me to tell me that we have a screenshot to you were in a meeting with these people. What happened? They didn't. It was when I confronted Faith Ogala for trying to spoil my image on Facebook. That is when Biafra Unite started talking about this thing now. And then the screenshot, whatever they had, came out. Not knowing that the screenshot they had was a mirage. It had nothing to do with whatever they are talking about. It had nothing to do with it. I am whiter and whiter and whiter than snow. And if this bloody fool, this Satan that calls himself Biafra Unite, tell you ever that he's whiter than whiter and whiter than snow, I will tell him that Chineke will judge him. He can come out and stand anywhere to swear with anything, and I will tell him that everything he said here was a lie. A lie. And he said it on Simon Ekpa's platform. And the truth is that Simon Ekpa did not even confront me. If they have this, Simon Ekpa didn't ask me about it. He kept mute. They just, cut me off. Including Simon Ekpa. He decided not to have anything to do with me again because they had a screenshot. They had a screenshot which had nothing to do with whatever they're accusing me of. And there's one sister in America, I told her this thing. And she told me I am going to talk with Simon Ekpa and tell him that you have nothing to do with whatever they are saying. And she got in touch with Simon Ekpa. Till today, Simon Ekpa did not get back to me. Are these people whiter than white and whiter than snow? Of course they are not. They are not. They are not. So am I going to keep quiet about it and then pretend as if it didn't happen? Of course I won't. I won't. Okay, let me finish it. Yeah.
North American coordinators, in that their memo, there's a signature of Rosemary Williams, who has been indicted with evidence of she, Yamaga, and the team were receiving 21 million naira because of struggle. And they came back to say now they are independent, they are no longer for IPOB agitation. After
all these stories are blackmailing stories, though. If you go into the details of this story, even the 20 million, you will hear a different thing altogether. I can't go into that.
prominence in the media with IPOB, National Mechanic, and Biafra Restoration Struggle. They received 21 million naira, which I myself have the bank slip, the payment slip. I have it. Rosemary's account number is among the accounts that they use in receiving that money. I have it not concocted. The so-called donor who they are claiming is there's a name they call him Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan. The so-called Good Samaritan, unknown person, sent it to me, trying to push me to come back and say that they are innocent. You sent those documents to me. Now, you see, the person that sent money have gotten in touch with you and wanted to even speak with you to give you evidence of how he sent the money. But you refuse to confront the person because you prefer to be on the side of lie. You prefer to be on the side of blackmail. You just prefer to be on the side of manipulation. You just want to be there where you are with your black, masked face, unveiled face, with your hidden face, with your lying hidden face. You don't want to confront the truth because you are a bloody liar. You cannot come out in the light because you are in the dark. You are walking in the dark. You are a son of darkness. You don't want truth. Therefore, unite. Because if you want truth, the person that paid the money wants to give you evidence of how he paid the money. You know, but you refuse to confront the person because you prefer to be in the lie. And you will die a liar and you will go to hell. Raphael Chiamaka Adere saying it to you today. I have our chat, I have our voice notes, even ordinary conversation, I recorded all of them. I have. So this Rosemary, who has been indicted with evidence of them sharing money in IPOB in Biafra's form, her signature was among the signatures who issued memo against Voice of Biafra, against Umweri accounts, against Manaboyibo, against the Navy, and including having their signatures in Umweri accounts. And these people want us to listen to them. So we are mad at these people who are trying now to be the second DOS in IPOB. And Raphael had the opportunity to have a meeting with them, and he concealed the information. He never told us. That is the reason why we gave him 2 weeks to see if he can relate to us the outcome of that meeting. He never related to us. He never told us anything until he made that video. When he made the video, I condemned it in the
I think I mentioned it first. I won against those ganging up, having meeting against Umweri account. That was the same day they made that.
Yeah. Now, you know, I am not saying. Now, dear friends, I want to talk now because Simon have said something about it, and I want to address Simon Ekpa here right now very quickly. I want to quickly address Simon Ekpa. I have respect for him, but this is completely absurd. Very, very absurd. Simon Ekpa, you were in the know. You were in the know of all these things. I tried to get in touch with you, but you refuse to even speak to me. You refuse. And these people are blackmailing me. I even come on your platform to try to say that these people are trying to blackmail me. But up to today, you refuse to speak with me. Now you are saying that you said something about people sitting, having meeting against Umweri account. I have never had any meeting with anybody against Umweri account. Never. The only time I am even confronting and questioning Umweri account is because I'm addressing this video right now. And the very first time I am making that attempt and doing it is here on this broadcast that I'm doing right now, because people have the right to question everything. You didn't question me. You didn't call me. You are in the know. You have the screenshot that they're talking about. You didn't ask me. None of you did ask me. Because you have already built a cabal within Autopilot. Now, how can I call myself, going forward, Autopilots? And I'm working with autopiloted people with all this level of blackmail and accusation and lies against me. Something that never existed. And people try to get in touch with you, Simon. Sister Chinyere got in touch with you. Let me tell you. She got in touch with you because she's in the know. She knows the details of everything. She spoke to you. She sent you a message to tell you that, look, this thing is not true. What the Simon tried to do was wrong. Faith Okada did the wrong thing. You didn't even make any attempt to contact me or to ask me. You understand? You didn't try it. You didn't try it because you believe whatever they told you. For whatever reason, I don't know.
For whatever reason, I don't know. And it is very, very wrong. And I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed. I'm really, really ashamed of it, honestly. This shouldn't be coming from you, Simon Ekpa. This shouldn't be coming from you. All right, let me go. Okay.
In that, the meeting of this, the one my friend was involved, is the one they discussed against Umweli, or the one they discussed against Voice of Biafra. I don't know the outcome.
Okay, now let's listen.
I won against those ganging up, having meeting against Mweri account. That was the same day they made that.
Yeah. Now, you know, I'm not saying that the meeting of this, the one my friend was involved, is the one they discussed against Umweli, or the one they discussed against Voice of Biafra. I don't know the outcome of the meeting. Are you getting me? But my concern is that
you see what this guy, you see how evil and satanic this guy is. You see how evil. You see how evil. You see why it will never be well with Biafra Unite. You see why Biafra Unite will suffer, and except he repents, the hottest part of hell will be reserved for him, except he apologizes to me because I've told him the truth before now. So you don't know that whether the meeting I attended was the way they account. And I told you, I said it in that meeting. And I said in that our group that this Faith or Canada have gone on social media to start fighting me without even coming to reach out to me. Is she the person I will not come and tell, look at what the meeting I had with these people, and she will listen to me, without even hearing from me, and she went ahead and started doing broadcast. I said it in that group. And then I said that even though that meeting had nothing to do with Umweri account, I said it, and Biafra Unite, you know that I said it. And now you are, because you know that you are lying, and you have built up a blackmailing narrative against me up till now, getting to the end of your evil, manipulative narrative to blackmail a brother. You are now saying that I don't know whether that meeting was the one they discussed with the account or whether the one they discussed with the VOP. Because you know I've said it several times that the meeting, whatever, had nothing to do with who were the account or with VOP or whatever. I said it. The reason why I had that meeting, I've done it in a broadcast, I reported what Nelly was trying to do in Italy because it had to do with Italy, not with who were the account, whatever. I said it. And you are here trying to manipulate everything. It is only Satan that does this kind of thing. How many of you remember when Satan was trying to tempt Christ on the mountain? He is the one that does this kind of manipulative things. He tells a lot of stories and does it, make it look like they are true. But at the end of the day, he has a very evil intention within his mind. Biafra Unite, you are evil. And Simon, you are collaborating with this evil. And you are pretending as if you did not know. Because I told you. I contacted you. I contacted you when these people were trying to blackmail me. When all these things were going on, you didn't even try to have a meeting. Sometimes I will write to you, I will speak to you. When Faith or Gala did this thing, I sent you a voice note, I want to have a talk with you. You ignored it. And you are doing broadcasts, and we're having a media team or whatever. Media bullshit. Media bullshit. Crap everywhere. This is not how you get Biafra. This is all evil. And if you are fighting for Biafra, you need to be honest, you need to be sincere, you need to be straightforward and be truthful. Bull crap everywhere. Listen to him where he finishes.
Some people who have gathered against this movement are the people our own brother Raphael was opportune to have meeting with them.
I am not your brother, you are a devil. Biafra Unite, I am not your brother. You are evil. All these things you did is just to blackmail me, to destroy me. Have you called me since that 10 days today? You haven't. Somebody that you consider to be your brother. I am not your brother. Madman.
Meeting. Are you getting me? But my concern is that these same people who have gathered against this movement are the people our own brother Raphael was opportune to have meeting with them. And
they never discussed with us what
he never. I gave him clue. That is how you know.
You see, they are lying. Simon, even because Simon Ekpa, you are saying, and he never discussed with us. How do you want me to bring out the screenshot of all the messages I've sent to you? Do you want me to, Simon Ekpa, do you want me to bring out all the voice notes I sent to you that I want to speak to you? Do you want me to bring out the fact that I was looking for your attention to get you to know what Faith Ogana was doing and why she was doing it? Should I bring it out to the public for them to see? You are here on your broadcast saying that, and he never spoke to you people. And Biafra Unite is also lying against me. I've kept quiet all this while. Even all this while, after all these things, I have tried to call Simon Ekpa twice. His phone will ring. He will not answer. And here he's admitting to this blackmail of Biafra Unite. How can you want to walk right and do right with this kind of mentality and evil, manipulative tendencies? How can you do it? You can't. There's no way. There's no way. In fact, I make it clear now, I will never address myself as any autopilot. I am a Biafran working for the Biafra restoration and standing for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I am his disciple on Biafra restoration. Forget this autopilot bullshit. It's a crap. It's a total crap. Bloody nonsense. Bloody nonsense.
Anybody that has sense. I gave him clue on during the day of that fracas with fake video, fake broadcast, when he was calling his name. I gave Rafa a clue. I pretended I was not aware, but I have the screenshot of the names and the people who participated on that meeting.
Biafrans, I remind you again, when Faith Ogana did this broadcast, I came into that media group. Everything is still on my phone. Well, except if they come out to tamper with this my video, I will bring out everything. If they come out and tamper with this thing I'm saying now, if Simon Ekpa comes out and tamper with it, or Biafra Unite comes to begin to talk rubbish or lie, I will bring out both the voice notes, all the chats with Nsima, how Nsima began to insult me, how Faith Ogana came into the group and began to shout that there's a double agent here. After she did that, her broadcast, I will come out here and I will say it.
I have it, but I pretended that I didn't know.
I will cut this video here, then I will continue with it later. I played it is 2 hours 49 minutes 40 seconds. So next time I will continue with it from there and with a new title. With a new title, because I don't want it to be over long. I have played it for 1 hour 30 minutes and we have gotten the key factors. We are told that autopilot is autopiloted and we have no leaders, but from events, how things happen, we have come to realize that we have a cabal in the autopilot. Those who claim not to be leaders yet, they detect what happened and they hijack the whole system. They hijack the economic power of the autopilot. They hijack the decision power of the autopilot. They hijack the secrecy of the autopilot. And anyone who is not among the cabal just bear the name autopilot and they decide on behalf of all of us. This is what is going on. But what makes us peculiar as autopilot, as the truth bearers, what makes us peculiar is that we are investigative, we are interrogative, then we practice accountable fellowship and accountable leadership. So we believe in accountable leadership and accountable fellowship. Even while we follow them, we hold them accountable. And this is what you see going on. Just within few months, the autopilot has begun. You see how we have begun to investigate those who front the autopilot and they stay in the hem of affairs of the autopilot. Even though they claim we have no leaders, we have come to debunk the whole lies and deceptions and the manipulations, bringing it to the public. This is what all of us should be doing, even in the side of the political solutionists. If all of the Biafra activists will be doing what we are doing, you will see a great minimizing of criminality in IPOB, both in the autopilot, in the DOS, and we now who are gathering ourselves and programming ourselves as as the truth bearers, the IPOB truth bearers, the IPOB truth bearers. That is what the formation we are going with now. So very soon, very soon, all of us, the truth bearers, we will pass vote of no confidence to the autopilot, because autopilot has exhibited irreliability. We cannot work with them in this way they are going. So that is the fact we should know, and we should be living by good example, based on honesty, based on sincerity, based on uprightness, justice, and integrity. May God bless you. I will cut this particular program here. I will cut this particular program here. So when I will start again with this particular video, I will give it a new title with the same information, so that a new title with a different narrative. Until I come your way once again, I remain your servant, Evangelist Nima Carlo. Bye for now.